Knowing my why really changed my career. And do you know there are some techniques to discover your why and be much more happy in your job? So let's dive in. Hello, my name is Caio Oliveira. In this channel I share with you some career advice and what I learned on my pre-sales path so far. Particularly for those who are new in tech or looking to break into the industry, pre-sales can be a great way to start your career. But today I will share why I decided to start this channel. And for this actually was 3 points that made me the decision to create this channel. First is one thing that I decided is that I want to share my expertise. I always like to challenge myself, and of course our external brand is really important on these days. So creating this channel, I hope that will expand my external brand outside my company. So talking about sharing my expertise, that's actually during one of the exercises that I did to really define and understand my why. I think that's really important for everyone in any industry to really identify what drives your motivation, what makes you happy every day. You really have to do something that makes you happy and not one more job, because actually this is something that we do in the majority part of our days, right? And with that I discovered that I really like to help others and facilitate the journey to others. That's one of the reasons that I really decided to jump into this channel. Second point, I always like to challenge myself. If I wake up every day and knowing what I have to do, and without that feeling that I will be challenging, or even thinking about I have something really difficult that I will do today, it really become a little bit nervous. That's really important for me, because if I am on automatic mode, as I can say, that's not something that is challenging me, and that's actually something that I need to start thinking to change, right? I really need to worry because without that, I know it's time to looking for something else. And another point that for me is really important is always try to be the first one, to try to pioneer. Actually, toward my career, I was one of the first ones in my country to get promoted to a principal level at my company. Even in the Latin America, that's where I'm based out of Brazil. So back in 2010, I was the first. I was one of the 100 that got a specific and really important certification. So that's for me is something that really motivated me, and especially in countries like Latin America, outside the main markets like the US or even the Europe, there's some understanding that specific people is not suitable to a specific job, and I completely disagree on that. This kind of Latin persona, or even any country persona that is outside those main market, that's something that we should face every day, right? You never have to think about, oh, this is for the headquarters only, or only my peers into into Americas. That's completely wrong. So, and hopefully every day all the companies are really important and really interested in increasing the diversity and inclusion, right? Because that make a huge importance on the mindset, and also to have better outcomes for the overall goals for your company. And related to that, right, doing repetitive tasks, that's not for me. Everything I face something that I need to repeat, I actually try to create an automation on that. That's related with one of the mantras that I have, is kind of the do, delay, delegate, and delete, right? If something is really urgent and really important, I will do it. Otherwise, if it's important but not urgent, I will delay. If it's not urgent and important, I will probably delegate. But if it's definitely something that's not urgent and not important, you should delete. Of course, as Thomas Frank said, that you can also automate a few things. That's something that I really like to do, and using tools for that, definitely will share during my channel here. And to really talk about the third point, to expand my external brand, right? It's really important for each individual have a specific brand, right? The company you work should be grateful to have you and not the opposite. As strong as your brand here, as strong your brand is, stronger will be the work and the outcome of your job. And that for your customers, for your company's customers, that will be really, really interesting. And actually, we never know the next day. In good and bad moments, a good employee should always be aware of the market and prepare for the next transition, right? So having a way for you to be known inside your market, that's really important, as I mentioned, during bad and good times. And I really like the process of building content and editing the videos. This that I'm doing here is actually I'm doing outside my day-to-day, but that's something that really motivates me and something that I really like to do. And how about you? Did you find your why? Share your comments, share what drives, what motivates you into your career. I'm really interested on that. And what I learned in my career is the importance of a concise message, and I've been working on professional skills since then. And making a killer presentation is one of the many lessons I learned, and you can check in this video here to continue your journey to my channel. See you in the next video.